Well, g'day guys. So today we're going to do a reaction video to Echosmith's song, Cool Kids. I'm a fan of these guys. These guys are really, really cool. They got such a cool vibe. And I'm going to break down some of the things that I hear in it, some of the things that the band is doing, some of the things that really kind of add to this song, and some of the things you mightn't have missed. We're going to do an analysis of that. And here we go. Let's just go ahead and dive in without talking too much.
Being unique and being someone who you want to be, and like how you see yourself, I guess.
Alright, gotta stop there for a second. So one of the first things that you hear is kind of like she's talking about the song. I really like that. I think that's so cool. I love it when I go to a concert and the performers talk a little bit about, you know, some of these songs, where they came from, and they give a little bit of a background. And she just gives like a one sentence background of why she wrote this song. And I think that's really cool. It just adds that little depth to the song. I love that when I hear that. And then one of the things that you hear as it kind of goes into the song is there's this reverse kind of, it's more of a crescendo of a bunch of vocals going, like they're singing, there's lots of reverb, and there's this sound that kind of works its way up, kind of like a reverse kind of cymbal. Love it as it goes straight into that band. Instead of just starting with all the band together, they go, roosh. Let's go back and hear that again. And then the drums hit. Love that guitar riff.
She sees him walking in a straight line. That's not really her style. And they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in the...
So I love it there. So they're doing, in one ear, they've got the electric guitar going in the first part of the verse. Then it switches to the other side. And then one of the things that she's doing vocally is that first line that she sings is very kind of like, so she's held back. She's holding back. You can hear that kind of a, you know, she's holding back. Then she opens up a little bit more in that second half of that verse. Love it. And then there's also in the hook, one of the things you'll hear is there's kind of like a synthy, maybe an 80s retro kind of synth playing those electric guitar lines as well. It's so cool. They kind of like blended together. It sounds really cool. And that's where the bass comes in, I believe. Yeah, no bass.
And they all got the same
no bass,
but hers is falling behind.
There's like a percussion drum thing.
Nothing in this world
straight in.
Ever bring them down.
Now they didn't do a cymbal. No cymbal when they came on the drums.
Behind. Nothing in this
just straight into the tambourine.
Down. Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I
love that little.
Like the cool kids.
Okay, so if you listen, there's like this little. It's kind of like a finger snapping kind of, or maybe maracas or something that happened just before the chorus. Let's go back and hear that. That is such a cool way to start the chorus, or just before the chorus as you kind of work your way up. I love that.
And she says, I wish
that's so cool.
I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
Now there is also a bell in there. You can hear a bell plays the melody. It's like really high up. It's like, playing that same melody, which is so cool because they added that. That wasn't in the first intro part, the first hook. They didn't do that, but they did it in the second one. That's a good thing if you're a producer, if you're a writer, add those little things in there because it's so cool. Called bells and whistles for a reason.
He says I'm talking with a big smile.
So I love those backup singers. They're like holding. There's probably one of the band members when they do it live, but you can hear that kind of. It's this background vocal. Hear it again. I'm going to go back and hear it.
He says I'm talking with a big smile, but they haven't got a clue.
I think I'll switch.
Yeah, they're living a good life. Can see what he is going through.
I love that bass. It's up high.
They're driving fast.
So another thing, this song, although you might think, oh, they're just having fun, they're just writing, it is so structured. So they do the same thing in the left speaker for the first half of that second verse, and then when they switch to the other side, it's actually on the quarter of that verse, they switch to the electric guitar plays in the right speaker. And then one of the things that they do is the bass, he didn't play in those parts in the first verse, but he does play. But what is one level that the bass can do, like without going all in? They can play higher up on the bass, and so that doesn't give as much bass frequency. And then when they go to the chorus, you go down to the low ones and you just hold out there. So cool.
But they don't know where they're going.
Love that electric.
In the fast
Now it's on the other lip.
lane, living life without knowing. And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids.
Love the chorus. You can hear this kind of it's not strings, it's more like a synthetic, or more like maybe a synth. They're playing the single notes, they're playing the root notes of the chorus. So cool to hear. Let's go back and hear that again.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to get it. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
That is cool. Now that sounds like, to me, like a vocal, do do do, like the vocal is singing do, like kind of singing the notes, and they do 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 do, and maybe they've pitched it down, or maybe they've actually sung that. That is actually a really original, cool idea. I haven't heard that before. I really like that. I'm gonna go back and hear it again. I think it's pitched up because it sounds the exact same. Yep, it's pitched up and pitched down.
And they said, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool.
So one thing they did before every chorus, they started each chorus different. I love that. It's giving us ear candy. It's giving us stuff to listen to. I love it. Before the first chorus, there was like these maraca kind of or something happening there. The second chorus was a drum fill. And then this third chorus as a bass slide.
I wish that
Love it.
I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to
I love that backup harmony.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids.
There's a backup harmony going, ah, nah, nah, nah. It's kind of like going down the thing. So cool.
Like the cool kids.
Yeah, that's great.
Like the cool kids.
Guys, love it. So cool. What do you guys think of that one? Is that one of your favorite songs of Echosmith? Maybe you've got another Echosmith song you want me to check out. Put it in the chat below. I definitely wanted to check that out. I'm a fan of these guys. This production of this song is so cool. I love the bells and whistles. I love all those little parts. Please like and subscribe if you like this video too. That really helps it float to the top. And please consider supporting this channel. You can find the links below. And awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I will see you in the next one.